Darius, obviously you had a tough game last week. What was your thought process in not speaking to the media following the game, and then, your actions on social media?
In reality, shit, how I look at it, how I told Coach, how I told Pat, all the guys, that's on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, y'all count on me and rely on me to make certain plays, and I got to be there to do that. It ain't really no excuse, you know what I'm saying? Nothing you could blame it on, none of that. Man, I can stand on 10 about it.
Kadarius, do you find anything common in what went wrong the other night that you see is easily fixable or that you have to work through?
Nah, I just got to put the work in, hard work, Spend 30 minutes, hour after practice, catching from the quarterback, whatever I got to do. I just got to make sure I show up when it's time.
Kadarius, Coach talked about that what happened on Thursday wasn't really you, right? Like, you normally catch the ball.
Facts. But that's just me, though. That's just me as a person. Like, I just feel like it was, just because I know I could have made those plays,
So
regardless.
where are you at mentally? Like, people have drops, you don't want to go into that slump. No?
Yeah.
So where are you mentally?
Just positive thinking. I'm always just moving forward. I'm thinking about the next week and how I can make plays in the upcoming week. I'm never dwelling on the past,
Right.
Yeah.
There's a term in sports, be quick but don't hurt, right? I mean,
Yeah.
you gotta be fast to play the position you play.
Yeah,
Now,
right.
You get a sense that maybe, like, whether it's knowing the offense or getting, because you haven't had a chance to play, you were hurt last year, that
Yeah.
there's, maybe you're hurrying a little bit, and that was part of it. It hasn't quite slowed down all the way.
Really no, like I said, there's no excuse. Like I said, they got to go out there and make the plays.
Obviously, you missed camp, and I know in the back of your head, you came back pretty quick from the knee injury. Are you thinking about that kind of stuff out there? Are you still thinking your way through the offense, or?
Nah, just getting back, just getting the feel of everything. Like I said, I just got to go out there and execute. Ain't really no excuse, no reason, And then I'm thinking about it, like I got to go out there and make plays.
Kadarius, what kind of conversations have you had with Andy? He's mentioned he's talked to you a few times. What's he tried to get across to you?
Just settle down. Just be the person I am. Never try to overdo or overstep what I normally do. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to be a superhero when, you know what I'm saying? Like, just like I said, just make plays when it's time to make them.
You get the similar kind of message from Patrick, or I'm sure Patrick.
Yeah, facts. Yeah. Both of those guys, they got trust, they got faith in me, and I appreciate those guys. Appreciate those guys for that. And like I said, I just got to go put the work in. There ain't really too much talk on me left.
It seems like there was a drop, right? Like, at the end of the day, that's bad. But if you look at the tape, you're also quite open, right? That's part of the equation too, is to get open first.
Yeah.
Like, were there positives that came out of this, that when you guys broke it down?
Yeah, you always try to find positives in it, but like I said, I'm just keep working. I'm just gonna try to be that.
You got a chance to watch Jacksonville play Sunday. What's your biggest takeaway on the defense side for the players you're going to be going up against?
Those guys do a good job every year, week in, week out. We faced them last year. We saw a great competition. Everything came down to a wire. It's the NFL at the end of the day, too, so you can't really just bypass the opponent. So the approach is always going to be the same, just try to go in there and, handle business.
It's become pretty clear that the trade has been a motivating factor for you, as you go on here.
Nah, it ain't really motivating. I don't really care about it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Kadarius, what is the factor that's going to help you be the most comfortable here and help you execute?
I would say I'm already comfortable here. The coaches and everybody, the staff, they already accepted me for, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it ain't really like I'm not comfortable. It's just more of me finding my routine and me getting back into, you know what I'm saying, the player I am,
Last one, Nate.
Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead, Sam.
Just to Pete's question about the trade not being a motivating factor, can you explain, though, why the Giants do seem to be an obsession for you, at least on social media?
It's not an obsession. They troll me, I troll them back at the end of the day. But like I said, man, I'm just focused on what I got going on now. I'm not really letting that.
Last one.
Kadarius, I came in a little late, but from your perspective, just how excited were you for training camp, and then just what were your emotions that day with the injury, and how difficult was the rehab?
And like I would say, yeah, I was really looking forward to training camp. I came back and I was ready, but setbacks don't really deteriorate, or what I'm saying, it don't really make or break a lot of things. It just had to keep the mindset and what I wanted to do on the field, had to put it into my rehab, to get my knee back where it needed to be,
What was the hardest part?
Probably just the day-to-day, just the, probably like different aches or something, just stuff like that. But besides that, I was just, ready to get back.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate y'all.